ballots, and the ballots are coming out. They're going to come out this Wednesday. That's when they'll be mailed. And what I'm asking you to do is to help Tucson get back on track. We're currently on the wrong track. We need to elect motivated leadership. And I can tell you that Rick Grinnell, Jennifer Rawson, and Tyler Vogt are those motivated leaders. Secondly, we're going to set the environment for a forward-leaning growth posture in Tucson. We are going to get into the city code, relax the regulations to allow the businesses to flourish. We absolutely need that in order to generate the revenue necessary to grow Tucson responsibly. Finally, we're going to go win the business. And quite frankly, that just comes down to 4 little things. We'll promote our very unique and attractive history. Secondly, we have a bunch of natural resources that we need to take advantage of. Third, we have a beautiful environment. And finally, the city of Tucson needs new leadership. When we install that new leadership, it signals a change that growth is coming and a new day can happen. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Scott. No applauding yet. Just hold your applause here. Ms. Scott.
Thank you very much. It's been my honor to serve you as your public servant for the last several years. I'm the kind of person who believes that you should have solutions over politics. That's what I've been doing for the last 4 years for sure. I've brought together people who normally have not found their way to get together, but I found that getting Pima College, the county, and the city, and private industry to get together to talk about how we can make this Tucson the best place to live. I have results as a result of that. What we have in Ward 4 alone is the Houghton Road improvement. When I first got into office some years ago, Houghton Road wasn't even on the radar screen. It is the eastern gateway to the city. I can't believe that all those years went by and no one thought of improving that. Well, as a direct result of my energy and investment, that is now a priority, and there are improvements that are happening soon. We have the Tucson Eastside Water Facility, Parks and Recreation construction. This week, we're going to cut the ribbon on 4 new softball fields in Lincoln Park. We have a new Lincoln Park children's outdoor performance area. We have the Julian Wash Linear Park, Pantano River Park. Quick Trip stores are coming. Arizona Cannon Company has expanded enormously from what they were to a lot more jobs. Those are the kinds of things I get done.
Thank you. Ms. Romero, closing statements, minute and a half.
It seems to fly by much faster for me.
Wrap up.
My name is Regina Romero. I've been serving you on the City Council for the past 3.5 years. I've been called a fighter. I fight for working families, and as Jonathan Rothschild said, budgeting is about values, and this mayor and council has not budgeted and balanced a budget on the backs of working families. And I will continue fighting for working families, investing in a quality of life. I have 2 young children that I want to stay here, and I want them to grow here in a healthy environment. I have 3.5 years of experience, and we've gone through the worst economic recession since the Great Depression, and we still managed to do infrastructure investment, to save our program KidCo that helps working families keep on working. We've seen millions of dollars worth of private investment happen in the worst economic recession since the Great Depression. I want to make jobs #1 priority in the city of Tucson, and looking forward into 21st century high-wage long-term jobs. So vote for me. I will continue fighting for you, for your family, for seniors, for children in our community.
Thank you. Jennifer Rawson.
I want to thank you all again for spending the time and not leaving out early. I am someone who has the necessary experience to be able to manage a $1.3 billion budget. I am somebody who has common sense in that I was a ranch housewife and even know how to can. Even Rhonda Bodefield said I'm the time continuum candidate. I have the QR code on all of my literature, and I have a canning party, and I probably am the first to have the QR code and the last to hold a canning party. Anyhow, there is a myriad of experience that I bring, and I request that you seriously consider moving Tucson in a new direction with Rawson, Vogt, and Grinnell.
Mr. Cunningham, Paul Cunningham.
Thanks for being here tonight. Involvement in the community is paramount. I'm really proud of what we've accomplished so far. We brought in soccer. We think that's going to be a good economic viable part of Tucson. I'm really proud of the spending ordinance we passed. We were able to say, if we're going to spend $1 million, the city of Tucson is going to know about it. If we're going to go over budget, the city council is going to be able to review it. Those were things that weren't in place. I'm very proud that we're going to be pushing for a biotech corridor along the border of Ward 2 and Ward 6. I think that it's important that we take a look at what's going on in Tucson. A lot of people have lost their businesses, their homes. We have to be there for them. We have to make sure that as we move into this next decade, it's going to be our decade. I think we can do that together, but I think we do that with some optimism and belief in our community, because our community is something special. It's something that I've been proud to call home my entire life, and I'll be proud to call it home for the rest of my life. Hopefully my kids will call it home too. So as we move forward into our decade, we have things that we can come up. Why not try to host the Pan Am Games? Why not try to attract great business here, like Cox Mobile or AT&T for their national headquarters? Why not bring a company that harvests aircraft metal and builds new aircraft with it? We have the largest deposit of used aircraft metal in the world. These are things I want to see happen.
Thank you very much,
Tucson's
Mr.
the greatest city ever.
Cunningham. Thank you. Beryl Baker.
Sound bites do not determine a person's ability to make studied decisions, nor give a true example of their ability to lead. Those that have worked with me over the many years of community service know that I produce results through hard work, perseverance, working through the system, and interacting with the community. The City Council has been saddled with deep recession not of their making. However, a lot of what they have done to deal with it has made the situation worse. We need new leadership. We need to focus on creating good jobs so people have disposable income to keep the economy running. Working in tandem with all members of the community, we can stabilize the economy here in Tucson. My long years of activism gives me connections throughout the community and an historical perspective on the issues that Tucson has faced over the long term. If the greatest generation of World War II could retool a nation's economy in months, with the leadership and the expertise that exist in this community, we should be able to retool our city and create a vibrant, thriving new future within the next few years. With all the vacancies in the city's upper management, we have a unique opportunity to make a swift change in direction and get Tucson onto a path of sustainable progress. The alternative is to stick to business as usual and preside over an economy that continues to destroy its natural support systems. Please choose the path of a sustainable future. I'm Beryl Baker. I'm asking for your support for City Council Ward 1. Thank you.
Jonathan Rothschild.
Thank you for being here. This city needs vision and it needs leadership. I have articulated a clear vision. Leadership comes through leading by example, leading through hard work, and leading through communication. I've spent 30 years working with and managing 20 of the toughest business and trial lawyers in this community. I've spent 30 years negotiating with the toughest business people in this community, the toughest lawyers. That's what this city needs. That kind of communication ability, that kind of leadership ability, that kind of skill. Mr. Grinnell mentioned the hotel and the work our firm did. Within 60 days of my partner looking at that contract, the hotel was defeated on a 7-0 vote. That's the kind of efficiencies we can have to save money. I think out my positions. I don't shoot from the hip. and I'm not going to take unsubstantiated positions. I face many challenges in my professional practice with clients in difficult financial positions, with the nonprofits that I've worked with in difficult financial positions. My grandmother came here in 1942. She was a single mother. She brought my father, who's in the audience tonight. He was 15 years old at the time. She opened up a store because she had to. She was a single mother. Down on South 6th, worked that used furniture store a number of years, passed away a few years ago at the age of 101, worked till she was 96. My dad's 84, he's working today with a passion and love and vision for this community. I come to this job naturally.
Thank you
with
very
love.
much, Mr.
Thank
Rothschild. Greg Grinnell.
3.5 years or 3 years ago, I started a company called Smart United Business Strategies. The whole purpose was to expand economic opportunities, enhance and create careers, generate jobs. And with no disrespect to my friend here, we don't need a lawyer. This is the people's court. We need somebody who knows how to generate a real opportunity of economic stability. Expand the pie, create wealth-generating situations that will increase commerce so that we can take more accountability into our budget, realize the priorities of our spending, and understand that what we've been doing hasn't been working, people. This is my home. I have volunteered over 20 years of my life without a single payment from the city. No special favors, and my integrity has never been challenged. I believe in Tucson. I believe in you. I believe in us. We are a great city. It's time we stand up together and take accountability and responsibility for who we are so that we can begin to generate the values that we all want to live by. We've short-sold ourselves, folks. We have so much opportunity and potential here. I'm asking you to join with me and become part of the process of success and encourage the generations that come behind us so that they have a chance to grow up in the great city I did. Thank you, good night, and God bless.
Mary DeCamp.
Thank you for coming and listening tonight. Thank you for your engagement. It's really hard for the Green Party to get our message out. We've only been around in Pima County for 20 years, so a lot of people don't give us the same money that the established parties get. So it's hard to get the message out. But when I do get a chance, firefighters and police did not give me a chance. All of the other endorsements did not give me a chance. When I get a chance to talk to the people, they see that the ideas that are advanced are really practical. They're frugal, they're pragmatic. It's because the Green Party has 10 key values that inform all of our decisions. They're values that you share. Be brave this election cycle. Vote for change. Status quo has not been working. Jennifer Rawson told us that if we stick to what isn't working, it's insanity. Come on over and be sane for a change. Vote for a woman. Vote Mary DeCamp for mayor. And I promise you, we will have more fun. It will be interesting. Humor, ethics, and responsibility. Resilience. You vote for her. Thank you very much. www.decampformayor.org. Give me $10, $10, $10, $10, $10. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Before we applaud our candidates, I need to make a special announcement. A Toyota 4Runner, license plate 775 VHS, is blocking a car. Okay, so now all the eyes are going to be on the audience to see who is of this Toyota 4Runner. But at this time, I also want to say thank you very much to the candidates, thank you to the audience, and also thank you to Temple Emmanuel for allowing us to be here this evening. Y'all have been wonderful. Thank you for respecting the fact that it's boo and clap. Thank you. Now, y'all.